Good morning, everyone. So I want to say thank you for coming. Welcome to all of our guests. Thank you for being here today. Welcome to the media. So, it goes without saying that this has been a year like no other. We've had to pivot as a JCVB team, just like everybody else. So as we have pivoted to do different things, and we also watched to see when is that right time to strategize and be able to get our visitor economy back. So the value of our visitor economy has absolutely been seen throughout this entire time. But today, I am pleased to announce the return of 2 outdoor music festivals that we believe will lead the parade of festivals in Louisiana. So first, the Lafitte Seafood Festival and Uncle Sam Jam will both take the stage within the next 3 weeks. We have, as a parish, this is on the heels of things that we've already began to host. So we've recently hosted in April the National BMX Tournament held in Gretna. We also hosted a National Collegiate Tournament, rugby tournament that was held at LaSalle and the Shrine on Airline. So those events were wonderfully successful. We had over 2,000 rooms here for rugby with 3,000 events, and it was very welcomed by the entire industry. So our tourism base, as we enter the summer and we prepare for the resurgence of visitors to our sister city, New Orleans, our tourism base has begun to get strong, right? So our corporate market, our corporate visitor, they're returning, they're coming back. Our meeting planners, they're starting to plan again. Our tour operators, they're starting to revitalize their tours and their offerings to their clients and customers. And in Jefferson Parish, our outdoor amenities and our attractions, that really is what makes the point of difference for Jefferson Parish. When you look at outdoor, we offer world-class fishing. We offer the stroll on the beach in Grand Isle. We offer splashing through the wave pool at Bayou Signet State Park, canoeing, kayaking, boating, all of our waterways, our bayous, amazing southern part of Jefferson Parish to complement the metropolitan New Orleans area. We also have, of course, our swamp tours. Our swamp tours are a staple in Jefferson Parish. Hiking, birding, golfing the TPC, riding the winding courses at the NOLA Motorsports. It's just a few of what we have to offer. So, but today is about festivals. So the revival of these 2 festivals that we're announcing today, it really signifies rather a major step for Jefferson Parish toward recovery and our economy toward recovery. So we are sending that strong message that Jefferson Parish is open for business today. We waited until more than 1.5 million Louisianians were fully vaccinated, and the CDC has indicated that the risk of COVID spread is greatly reduced outdoors. Those 2 facts has led to the green light of the Lafitte Seafood Festival and the Uncle Sam Jam. And here to kick off the festival announcement and introduce the star-studded lineup are both Councilman Ricky Templett, Councilman at Large, and Mayor Tim Kerner Jr.
And thank you, Ms. Violet. And let me say, it's great to be able to stand here with y'all to say, and Jefferson Parish is back. We're back in business, entertaining our constituents and having a great time. We kicked off about 2 weeks ago in Jefferson Parish. We had one of the first parades since the pandemic right here in Harahan. That was a big success, bringing tourism and people back to the streets of Jefferson Parish. And this morning here, we're announcing a large lineup of music venues across the parish starting the 24th of this next month. I'm excited to tell you, normally I'm standing here at this time of year talking about hurricanes, sandbags, flooding, and levees in Lafitte. I'm very excited to be able to tell you we're standing here today to kick off the announcement for the Lafitte Seafood Festival. And I just want to say, the town of Lafitte has been a vital asset to Jefferson Parish as a whole, and the residents of the town of Lafitte have always provided the parish, the nation, and the state of Louisiana with some of the best seafood from across the world. In the past years, though, we haven't been able to celebrate the heritage of Lafitte because of oil spills, hurricanes, and pandemic. Very excited to be able to announce to you today that we are bringing back bigger and stronger with the help and the support of our newly elected mayor of the town of Lafitte, Mayor Timmy Kerner, and we're looking for great things to happen in Lafitte for this first festival and great crowds. And at this time, I'm very proud to be able to introduce to you Mayor Timmy Kerner and the town of Lafitte Seafood Festival. Mayor?
Thank you, Councilman. Look, what an exciting time. You know, usually when I come speak at the parish for a press conference, it's for a hurricane, like Councilman said, a BP oil spill or COVID. So this is truly an exciting time for the town of Jean Lafitte and Jefferson Parish and the state of Louisiana in general. You know, it's been 16 years since we were able to put on this a seafood festival to this caliber, a real one, as we say. So in those 16 years, we faced plenty of hardship. And that's why it's especially exciting for the town of Jean Lafitte. We want to show everybody that we're not just a town avoiding disaster, that we are a thriving community. We are a community that's a major asset. We have a rich culture. Really, it's one of the uncharted wonders of the world, as I say. It's a 7-island community that's surrounded by beautiful, breathtaking Louisiana landscape, waterways, national park land. It's only 25 minutes away from New Orleans. So June 25th through the 27th will be the festival, starting at 5 p.m. Friday. And as it was in the 1970s, it was proclaimed the Seafood Festival of the world, and it's back in full form and better than ever. So, locals and visitors, we tried to make this, our vision was to make this a unique festival, a festival you can't get anywhere else. We wanted to highlight the very best of South Louisiana travel. So you're going to have swamp tours there, canoe rentals, where you could actually hop on a canoe and watch the bands live, carnival rides, games, world famous, and most importantly, the world famous cuisine and seafood of South Louisiana. And you'll be able to enjoy arts and crafts, a wine walk on our beautiful nature trail. You really will be immersed in our rich culture while you listen to top performing bands and eat some of the best food in the world. So, we have an all-star lineup and it's an exciting time, but I just want to emphasize that this is the Seafood Festival, and with imported seafood flooding our markets, and we have progress with labeling law, and the labeling law that makes restaurants show that if it is Louisiana seafood, and the increase of funds that was passed in this legislation. It's never been, for inspections, it's never been more important ever to show what Louisiana seafood's about and show the world that what fresh seafood can taste like, and what could be done when you put the freshest seafood in the world in South Louisiana chef's hands. So I'm very, very excited about this festival. I think it'll be like one that you've never experienced before. So come out and see for yourself. But as far as the music lineup, I wanted to have a music lineup with the same quality and flavor as the food we're going to be putting out to the public. So Friday, it's going to start at 5 p.m. We begin our music lineup with the Country Rockers Nashville South. They will be followed by swamp pop singer Aaron Foray. Then it's the magical fiddle sounds of Amanda Shaw. And we will close out the first night of the festival with the famed guitarist Tab Benoit, which I'm very excited about. Saturday, it will start at 11 a.m. That's June 26th. Saturday's show opens up with Rachel Fleetwood and Perfect Love, a Christian rock band that is becoming a Louisiana sensation. Then it'll be the boundless energy of Rockin' Doopsie and the Zydeco Twisters for a little music that will get everybody's foot tapping. The Bayou Soul music of Mark Broussard follows Doopsie, and we will introduce Louisiana to Allie Colleen, daughter of Garth Brooks, as Allie brings her incredible vocals to the coast. Fred LeBlanc will be asking everyone to remind him of the name of his band, Cowboy Mouth, as he rocks the Lafitte grounds for the opening of headliners. Now going to the headliner Saturday night, it's Grammy nominee and platinum selling artist The Gin Blossoms. We'll bring songs like Hey Jealousy, Follow You Down, As Long As It Matters to the concert lovers. They will be followed by Revisiting Creedence, a collection of artists from Creedence Clearwater Revival. Expect to dance the night away to Proud Mary, and you can't have a seafood festival without Born on the Bayou. Bad Moon Rising, Run Through the Jungle, Looking Out My Back Door, Have You Ever Seen Rain? And hit after hit. Revisiting Creedence will close out Saturday night to get us ready for Sunday. Now Sunday starts at 11 a.m. We will start with Ryan Foray and his rise to swamp pop stardom. He will be followed by the soulful storytelling of Them Old Ghosts, a local in Lafitte who's a good friend and plays fantastic music. He's up and coming. And into the good times with the music of Junior Lacrosse, one of the local favorites. Our headliners on Sunday start with New Orleans Family Trio, who started by street performing on Royal Street before flourishing into a live country sensation that has already been inducted into the CMT Next Women of Country class of 2021. This is one of the coolest artists, I believe, in the country right now. And I'm so happy they're from New Orleans. I'm so happy they're going to be at the Lafitte Seafood Festival. That's Chapel Heart. They will use their sweet harmonies and chart-rising breakouts, single Jesus and Alcohol, and I Will Follow, to treat festival goers to a memorable concert performance. They will be followed by Grammy Award nominees and one of the greatest influence of Southern rock, the Marshall Tucker Band. Get ready for Heard It in the Love Song, Can't You See, First on the Mountain, Long Hard Ride, and explosive hit after hit from the Marshall Tucker Band, closing out the return of the Lafitte Seafood Festival. Again, that's June 25th through the 27th. Look, I really believe Jean Lafitte is one of the most untapped, most beautiful tourist destinations in the country. I want you to come see for yourself. It's thriving. You're going to see why we fight so hard when you see us on the news for this place. It's really a piece of paradise. And I'm also excited to get our musicians back to work who's haven't had gigs in over a year. And also our restaurants who need this much needed boost coming out of COVID. I mean, we take pride in food down here in our restaurants, and we have some of the best chefs in the world, truly in South Louisiana, and you'll find some in Lafitte, and they'll be whipping up some of the best cuisine in the world. So look, I'm so excited. I hope to see you all there, and you know, I'm just so thankful that we got through this COVID, and we're up to this chapter now, and it's going to be an exciting one. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. With all the talk of food, who's hungry? I'm hungry now for great seafood. And I will also echo, it is a wonderful gem. The 1 mile boardwalk over the swamp puts you in a place that you would never know that you were 15 minutes away from Bourbon Street. It's amazing transformation. It's amazing. So thank you so much. And next, you know, each year we have Uncle Sam Jam in Metairie that attracts amazing crowds to the music festivals, and they come to hear not only the great music, but to watch the fireworks and celebrate our freedom. So here to announce the lineup for that and provide information is Councilman Dominic Impastato.
Thank you, Violet. Dominic Impastato, Councilman for District 4, which is where Lafreniere Park is. We could not be more excited to bring back what is this year the 25th edition of Uncle Sam Jam. So here we are, 25 years in the making, celebrating what will be, in connection with the Lafitte Seafood Festival, the first outdoor music festivals in the greater New Orleans area in the year 2021. So today represents something very big. We're not just open for business. Jefferson Parish is open for tourism, open for visitors, and open for people to appreciate what we all know, which is why Jefferson Parish is such a wonderful place to eat, work, live, okay, and do business. So on July 3rd at 2 o'clock, our gates will open for our annual all-day and all-night free music concert. The only charge is a nominal parking charge, but starting at 2 o'clock, our music acts will start at Lafreniere Park. We're going to open up with the Marine Reserve Armed Forces Band, who will pay tribute to the fact that this is July 3rd. This is a tribute to July 4th, the next day. So they will open with their patriotic concert. They'll be followed by the Funky Monkeys, a local cover band who will play everything from Queen to Whitney Houston. Following them will be the Creole String Beans, who are a common festival favorite here in Jefferson Parish, who bring what they call swamp rock and pop to the stage. Following them will be our headliners. We start with the Guess who are well known for their top 40 hits, No Sugar Tonight, American Woman, and These Eyes. And I warn you now, when These Eyes come on, you're going to hear an additional voice, which is my father, probably singing to my mother. And since he might be watching, I'll tell you his voice is going to be better. So listen to him. But they're certainly going to bring an incredible element to the stage, and national talent to our stage at Lafreniere Park at the Al Copeland Concert Meadows. And then our next headliner, the descendants of other legendary artists. On the Wilson side, the children of Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys, and on the Phillips side, the children of the Mamas and the Papas, the daughter of the Mamas and the Papas. Wilson Phillips will be here, who well known for their spots in a few recent movies, but their hits, Hold On, Release Me, and Your Love, will certainly bring an incredible amount of excitement to the stage. Then we'll have our legendary fireworks show, 20-minute fire show, one of the best pyrotechnic displays in the greater New Orleans area. That will be played to the soundtrack provided by a band called the Total Bettys, who will pay a patriotic tribute during the fireworks show. Following that, we'll close out the night, as we have for a number of years at Lafreniere Park, with a band that Offbeat Magazine has said is New Orleans' top local cover band, and that's the Top Cats. They'll close out the night for us then. Now, in between, we will have, for the first ever, we will have the first inaugural or annual Lucky Dog National Hot Dog Eating Contest, okay? Sponsored by Senator Kirk Talbot and their company, their family's company, Lucky Dog. So we will have a hot dog eating contest celebrating July 4th in the middle there. In addition, if you go to the Uncle Sam Jam website, there's additional information for things such as our new VIP area, which will provide elevated stage accommodations, private, closer parking accommodations for an additional fee for the VIP area. But go to the Uncle Sam Jam website and you can get more details there. There's a reason why we've had 30,000 people a year, up to 30,000 people come to Lafreniere Park for this event. We have no doubt that with the climate as things are in the greater New Orleans area and our surrounding parishes and surrounding states, that we're going to beat that number. This will be a record-breaking year. We have no doubt. And there's a reason why Lafreniere Park has had nothing but successful events there, as it is the jewel of Jefferson Parish, a premier outdoor event and concert venue. And we are seeing more and more events move and make a home at Lafreniere Park. And we know that July 3rd will be nothing more than the start of an incredible trend here in Jefferson Parish. And we look forward to seeing everybody there. And let's keep breaking records and celebrate July 4th at Uncle Sam Jam in Jefferson Parish. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It is sure to be an amazing event and an event to remember. So thank you very much, Councilman. Now, closely following Uncle Sam Jam is also Jefferson Parish's world-class fishing rodeo, the Grand Isle Tarpon Rodeo. So I'd like to ask Councilman Templet if he'd come back out and share that with us.
Be glad to, Violet, and thank you all. And look, we have so much activities taking place here in Jefferson Parish. It's phenomenal to see what we can move forward with as a parish as a whole. And the Grand Isle Tarpon Rodeo is one of the oldest saltwater fishing tournaments in the world that has been continuing all these years. And we're here to announce that it's back again this July 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. You're going to have a nice venue for family and friends. We're going to have crab racing, food, good drinks and good times. And most of all, come on down to Grand Isle, which is the end of America, at the end of Louisiana, and some of the greatest fishing in the world that you can come and experience. So we have 7 miles of beach, and the Tarpon Rodeo is alive, just like Grand Isle is alive. Come on down and enjoy some great time and great family fun. But on top of that, I'd like to also mention in October, there's an event coming back. It is probably one of the last large venues, festivals in Jefferson Parish. They're very proud to say is going on the 27th year of having it, is the Gretna Heritage Festival. That is coming back as bringing back the historic part of Gretna, going back to its roots. And I'd like to bring up Mayor Belinda Constant to give us an update on an announcement that will be being first heard here today. Mayor?
Thank you. Thank you, Councilman. Thank you all so much, the elected officials of Jefferson, for allowing the city of Gretna to be a part of this press conference this morning. I'm very excited, as Councilman Templett said, to be able to announce save the date, because Gretna Heritage Festival will be back. Our phone has been ringing off the hook from people around this metropolitan area and out of state. When is the festival? Are you having the festival? And in the face of knowing that some festivals have been canceled, I'm proud to say Gretna Heritage Festival will happen this year, October 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Come celebrate the rebirth of the Gretna Heritage Festival with all of us. We're going back to our roots. We have a lot to celebrate. We have no announcement this morning about music lineup, but we want to say stay tuned for all the details. As you all know, it's a fun-filled family atmosphere. It's a successful festival in the midst of the historic downtown of our city. It'll be a smaller footprint. We'll do some things differently. We'll have some new things to introduce. But today, it's about save the date. And then on another note, we begin, as we always do, we usually have our concert series on the river. There is not another, I think, view of the incredible city of New Orleans other than the one that comes from the levee in the city of Gretna. We will be back at the levee for the Back to the River concerts through October. So we'll have two leading up to the festival, ending it the last weekend of October. Every Friday night is the Music Fest on the river, and we'll also have our movie nights on Saturday nights beginning the first weekend in October. So please save the dates for all of those wonderful things that's going to happen in the historic city of Gretna, and save the date again for Gretna Heritage Festival, October 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Thank you so much, Councilman.
Thank you so much, Mayor. And as you can hear it, Jefferson Parish is back. And Ms. Violet, I'll pass it on back to you.
The good news just keeps coming. So thank you very much, Mayor and Councilman. Appreciate that. And now we are going to go to Mississippi via Zoom with Councilwoman Jennifer Van Rankin, as she is stepping away for her continuing legal education. So she's going to share some exciting news with us as well. Councilwoman?
I'm delighted to join you from Florida. The Louisiana State Bar Association is hosting its annual convention, and the attendance is get back out. Jefferson Parish is ready to host them. We're really excited to let you know Mardi Gras is March 1st, 2022. We are already planning Metairie Mardi Gras. We're talking to our crews. We're already planning Family Gras 2022, talking to our musical acts, talking to Clearview City Center, as well as Ochsner about hosting again our Family Gras celebrations. We are busy planning because we know people are so enthusiastic and ready to get back out there. We're also even growing opportunities for the future. We want to thank our legislative delegation because we secured some funding yesterday at the end of the session that will allow us to grow our ecotourism destinations in Metairie and in Jefferson. We are going to be constructing a living shoreline and a blueway between Bucktown and Bonneville that will allow people to get in Lake Pontchartrain, which is not as easy as you might think, and kayak and canoe along the blueway. So we are continuing to plan to play host to the world. There's no better destination than Jefferson Parish. And we are excited that all of our districts, from the area along Lake Pontchartrain all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico, we are planning to host the world, and there's no better place to come and visit and for locals to enjoy all that we have to offer. So thanks so much for helping us to get the message out so that people can start planning now for Family Gras and Mardi Gras 2022.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman Van Rankin. I know that technology is a wonderful thing. So we
Definitely.
have listed quite a number of things to do and visit Jefferson Parish. So we want to now encourage and ask for your help to invite your friends, invite your out-of-town friends, invite your out-of-town relatives. Ask your cousin to come on down and spend the weekend at one of our festivals and shop in our shops and eat in our restaurants. Tourism is coming back, and we are very excited. And now, last but not least, to wrap us up will be Councilman at Large Scott Walker. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And look, what Councilwoman Van Franken just did, zooming into a meeting wasn't really a thing a year and a half ago. And it just goes to show you what we've done and what it would have meant had the pandemic hit us 10 years ago. You know, we were able to continue to do business in Jefferson Parish. We were able to continue to move forward in Jefferson Parish despite the obstacles that we dealt with starting March 13th, 2020. And here we are today, where we're talking about the return of the Seafood Festival, the return of Uncle Sam Jam, the return of Gretna Fest, the return. And it's great to hear how many things are returning. And we've talked about Jefferson Parish is back, but maybe Jefferson Parish never left. Jefferson Parish was just on pause, and now we're back full force, and we're going to move forward and do some great things. When you talk about the Seafood Festival in Lafitte, Mayor Kerner likes to say all the time that every day they're fighting for their lives down there, and usually it's in regard to a storm, and they do. The people there take their community very seriously, and they take things personally. When a storm's coming at them, they're going to fight right back at that storm. And not only do they act like that when storms come, but they fight for their lives when it comes to their events and the things that mean a lot to their community. And that's what they do in Lafitte. Every day, they stand proud, they stand tall, and this is an event that the entire community gets behind and everybody loves. When it comes to Uncle Sam Jam and the premier destination as far as parks go and entertainment venues in Jefferson Parish, Lafreniere Park is an incredible place. Councilman Impastato has done some great work at Lafreniere Park, helping to make it greater than it has been in the past. The new soccer fields are going to be incredible there. The dog park is a great aspect of that park, and the stage where everything happens, the Al Copeland Meadow stage, is just one more aspect of that park that allows great things to happen in Jefferson Parish. So we talk about all the things happening here. We're not talking about things not happening here. So that's where we are, and that's where our focus is for things in Jefferson Parish to continue to happen and to happen on a big basis. Go big or go home, right? That's the attitude that we want to have in Jefferson Parish and the way we want to act every day in Jefferson Parish when it comes to attracting people here. Not only do we have all these great events coming up in the next couple of months, but it gets you excited for the fall and just simple things like school fairs that disappeared. And we've seen crawfish cook-offs that have come back. So all of our aspects of life that we sort of drifted away from starting last March have come back, and have come back in a big way. Everybody's excited, events are well attended, people are thrilled to be back in the public. Coming up in December and January, in fact, the All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Basketball Classic will return to the Hilario Center. It's something that we've recently discussed with Ed Daniels and talked to him about a great bit, getting this national level tournament back and getting people in our hotel rooms in Jefferson Parish during a time of year that they may not be there, the beginning of the year. A lot of people aren't traveling at the beginning of the year because they've spent all their Christmas money. But there will be people coming into Jefferson Parish for this basketball tournament and making it a destination. There are more events like that we want to get in Jefferson Parish. So the moral of all this is Jefferson Parish is excited, Jefferson Parish is moving forward, Jefferson Parish is a place that wants to have your event brought to it, and we'll make the most of it. So thank you all for being here. We look forward to all these great events that are coming up around our area over the next few months. Thanks so much. And Greg will come and wrap things up.
So that concludes the media conference. Rob and Charles, I mean, we just gave you enough information for the entire first block of news tonight. So you can just break it up however you want to. But if you want to open up to questions right now, you can either bring them up here, or if you want to do it individually, we can do it. You'll do them individually? Is that what y'all would rather do? Okay. And does anybody have any question for Jen before we let Jen go? No? All right, thanks, everybody. We really do appreciate you being here, and all for the news media. All of the pictures of all the artists are being sent to you right now at the station on Dropbox, including the logos and all the information. So for your graphics people, everything will be able to be put together there. All right? Thank you.